Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am HM Miraj bin Misbah. I am studying in MIST at Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering Department. I am from 11 batch and I am in now level 2. So today I am gonna show you how to draw lines plan in Rhinoceros software. Basically, the purpose of the drawing of lines plan to calculate stability of a ship. To calculate a stability of a ship, at first we need a lines plan of a ship, so that we will I will show you how to draw a lines plan in Rhinoceros. So for that, at first I we need a offset table. So this is a offset table which is provided by my course teacher. So if I look here, look at this. So uh, this is the length of my ship, okay, and this is the breadth of my ship, and it's the depth, sorry, draft of the ship. So to to draw a ship, yeah, to draw a lines plan of a ship, we need some two things. First of all, station spacing and waterline spacing. Let's go back to our offset table. So, I've mentioned all there is a station number for this column will for station number, and this is for baseline 1, baseline, this is for waterline 1, waterline 2, waterline 3, LW and LWA. Again, so let's paste all the value there. So all those values are paste, I just paste here. But if we look and click on a particular uh, cell, then we'll show that the all those value have been of uh, row 2 is saved in this A2 cell, but I need to save all those individual cells. So to do this, at first I will select this column from here to bottom. Then I will click on data, then text to columns, then I will click on next. So the first line is for our sorry, the first row is for our station number and its value. The second column and the first, yeah, the second row, if we look at 0.5 means it's a actually one station. So I will take this line from here to here. Now it's okay. Click next. Now it's giving me a preview of my new columns. Okay, so all those values are now inputted in individual cell. If I remove it, but if I erase it, if I click on backspace, particularly it will be deleted, but before that it was not happening. Okay, so that's it. Now it's looking better more than previous one. Okay. So what was my station spacing? So now move on, sheet 2, and create. I will create this the values of x-axis. To create the values of x-axis, I will first of all mm, click uh, pre- write down equal, click on the cell number, press into, then 5.575. Okay, now if I drag this one, it will give me all the value of my station number up to my ship length. This was my length of the ship. Okay, so my x-axis had been created. Now if I look at here, the y-axis, here the y-axis, if we look only particularly those sections. Okay, so particularly if I look at this section here, y-axis is a, b, c. What does it mean by y-axis, the value of y-axis a, b, c? Mm, it's just for example, it's a small offset table. For there is station 0, 1, 2, and for each station there is water line 0, 1, 2, and for each station water line 0 has a value, water line 1 has a value, and so on. So first of all we will put all the values of water line 0 from station 0 to 2. Okay, so if we look at here, so x-axis had been created. So for y-axis I will copy the value of water line 0. So I will put all those value here. So I did it. Then if we look at here, there is water line 1. For water line 1, we will copy the x-axis. Copy the x-axis from station 1 to 3, 1 to 3, and again we will paste it here. Okay, then I will so the x, y, and z value has been created for baseline 0. So sorry, for baseline of my sheet. Now I will uh, once again create the values of uh, for waterline 1 for to create x, y, z axis. So first of all I will need to copy all those values of x axis. I will click right mouse button of the uh, mouse, then copy, select the cell, then again click right mouse button, then paste off from paste options. You will only paste the values because there is some formula I had been given for for my previous baseline. Okay, or you may say waterline. Okay. Then I will need the y-axis. So remember, we will always take only the integer numbers of waterline spacing. So I will ignore those two values. So no need those values. Okay. So I'll take waterline 1. For waterline 1, I will select all those values and I will copy with Control C, and then I just paste all those values, and then I will multiply. Uh, so there will be okay. Now I for z-axis, in z-axis is for my waterline spacing, about, or we can say the distance from the baseline to waterline 1. So if we look at here, according to our offset sheet, the distance from baseline to waterline 1 is 1.75. So I will just paste it here. So 1.75. Okay, and I will drag and I will drag it. Okay, and all those values has been created. So our waterline one also completed. Okay, so now let's do for waterline 2. For waterline 2, I will copy all those values and I will paste only the values of the all those. So sorry. Uh, I had been making a mistake. Okay. I need to copy all those values and I'll paste it here. Then for waterline 2, I will copy all those values. Those values are for y-axis. Paste only values. Then equal to, click on this and multiply with 2. Press enter. And next value, just click equal, then press and this. Okay. And now let's try it. So my waterline 2 also completed. So my all the values for x, y, and z axis for all the waterline along with their station and waterline spacing has been created. Now I will copy all those values. I will copy all those values and open notepad of your desktop. Paste all those value here and you should save those files with any number to with name. So I'm saving it line 1. Okay. So open your Rhinoceros software. From here I will import a file. and that was the file is line 1. Press open. If the checkbox is checked, please uncheck this one and press on OK. And here we can see all the values of x, y, and z axis had been plotted on our uh, rhinoceros. To do now, let's move how to draw the lines plan in rhinoceros. First of all, I will select all those points, vertical points. First of all, I select all those vertical points from my front view. Okay, I select all those. Now type command curve, curve through point, curve through point. Okay, curve through point. Now if we zoom on here, we can see a curve. Okay, so this is the curve I had been created, but the command is not totally complete yet. To complete, um, we'll click on here notes. From here I will select chord and I will select degree, and the curve degree will be 3, and press enter, and once again press enter. Okay, so the my curve has been created. For there is total, for my station, for my ship there is total uh, most probably 20 stations or 21. So I will need to create layer for each station. If we look at the right side of our rhinoceros software, there must be a window where you may see the properties, layers, and others. From here I will go to layers, create a new layer, and I will name it as station 0. Okay, and now I will select this curve and click on the right click on this station 0, and from here I will click change object layer. Okay, so this is my first this was my first station, or you may say this is my station 0. Now I will create one another um curve for create one another for create one another station. I will select all those vertical points, and then I will type the same command once again, curve through point, and the command is showing on my command. So press enter and look at the degree is 3, curve type interpolated knots chord. So everything is okay, just press on enter, and again my one another curve has been created. Now let's create one another layer. So I will name it as station 1. Okay, then I will select this curve and uh, click right mouse button of and then change object layer. Now what will happen if I don't change it, or what will happen if I change it? Now if I want to um I don't want to show the curve 1 or station 1, so if I click here, my station 1 will be vanish from my display. Similarly for station 2. So in that manner I will draw the values. Now I will draw all the cars for all the station vertically, and I will create a station on my layer. Yeah, so I will create a layer for my each station, and I will move all those objects here step by step. Okay.